Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the Nemo Tensor ultralight sleeping pad. Out of all of the ultralight sleeping pads, the Nemo Tensor, hands down, the best. Where it really shines is in the cross baffle system that allows you to sleep on your side, to sleep on your chest, to sleep on your back. It's great. As you can see here, the bag, it's about the same size as a Nalgene bottle. So it's tiny. And the carrying case is, again, super lightweight. It also comes with a little, it comes with the patch kit inside there, and yeah, it's pretty good. Little stuff sack, and like I said, comes with patch kit. Super handy if you're out on the trail and it pops. There's a bunch of different sizes, and this one in particular is the 72 inches long by 20 inches wide, which is 6 feet by just shy of 2 feet. And for most people, this is pretty great. I can imagine if you want if you're over 6 feet tall, you probably want the extra long sleeping pad. But for anyone under 6 feet, this is great. And yeah, so as you can see, pop it out of the bag here. And so it ravels. And as you can tell, the material is kind of loud. But it's soft, and it's quieter than the Thermarest ultralight, and you can tell how long it takes to pump up. Okay. So that was blowing this up from completely flat to completely full. And as you can tell, it's quite firm. Once it's blown up, you can really kind of tell how much quieter it is. I know this probably seems loud when you're thinking about normal sleeping pads, but when you're comparing ultralight sleeping pads, this one is actually quite quiet. And yeah, which honestly makes for a great night's sleep. Like I said, the insulated sleeping pads like the Thermarest, they're just so loud. They just crinkle all night, and you can hear them for forever, and they just they keep, by you rolling around on it, it keeps you up at night. It's so loud. And this one, the Nemo Tensor, is great because it's quiet. Also, what's by far what makes this the best sleeping pad, like lightweight backpacking sleeping pad, is this cross baffle system that Nemo has. So you get baffling going this way, and then you also have these cross stitching that goes this way, that connects the baffles. And I've slept on a lot of sleeping pads in my day, and the ones that just have the straight baffles, either the ones that go horizontally or the ones that go vertically, if you're a side sleeper, like I am, you just don't get enough support. Like as soon as, for the vertical ones, as soon as you roll over on your side, the like two baffles that you're sleeping on just deflate, or they don't deflate, but they just like collapse in on itself. And then just similar with the ones that are just the horizontal, like the thermarest, is there's just like no structural support. But that's where Nemo really shines, and you can sleep. I can literally sleep on my side, on the edge of the sleeping pad, without it like folding or rolling. I don't hit the ground, and yeah, I think that's the best part about this. That's why I would choose the Nemo Tensor over all of the other lightweight backpacking pads. Some might be lighter, but this one is so much more comfortable and will give you a far better night's sleep. It's worth the extra ounces. This one right here is 13.5 ounces, so that's insane. That's super crazy. The fact that when it's all collapsed fits into something that's smaller than an Nalgene is pretty crazy. And this thing is rated down to like, it says it's like the comfort range on this is in between 30 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or -1 to 4 degrees Celsius. This is, you could definitely get away with sleeping on this thing in much colder temperature. The R rating, this one, it's a little weird. It says like 20R, which doesn't make sense compared to all of the other R ratings. I think it's more or less like an R3 or something like that, or an R3.5, or somewhere in that ballpark. Nemo has their interesting kind of insulation rating, and this one is kind of, it's hard to say. Like, I don't know what 20R is, but I know for most of the other kind of insulated air pads, they're around like R3 to like R4 or something like that. And yeah, this is even the old one, the old generation. So this one, this still has the like nipple style inflation valve, which I know that the new ones, they've gone away with that. They've gone with the like zero profile ones that are nice and flat, and they also come with a bag too. This is easier to blow up if you don't have the bag, but it is kind of annoying that it's like this giant, like, flimsy thing. It definitely means you can kind of only sleep on it like this, and when your head's up here, you just kind of like roll around on it, and it's just like this weird thing. Like I said, they got away with it in the newer version, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what's wrong about this thing. Honestly, the only thing I can think of is that it's super expensive. But if you're into lightweight gear, it's really comparable price. And I think it's worth the money. Every night I've slept on this, I've been warm and I've been super comfortable. So I stand by. I think this is the best lightweight, ultra lightweight backpacking sleeping pad, especially if you're a side sleeper. It's just by far the best. And if you've been trying out different sleeping pads, like if you're a side sleeper and you've been trying different sleeping pads, and you wake up and you can't raise your shoulder because you just get stiff, try this sleeping pad, and I guarantee you'll wake up feeling great and you won't be sore, which is worth the extra money that you have to spend on this bad boy. But yeah, that is the Nemo Tensor Ultralight sleeping pad, and I definitely recommend it. All right, see you guys next time.